Hello and welcome to Science Monitor, your favorite weekly news program on science, technology, invention and innovation. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor. In today's episode, we will talk about the theme of the upcoming National Science Day released by Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. We will also tell you how the technological interventions of CSIR-NEIST are changing the life of the Northeast. There'll be lots more science news, but let's begin with the headlines. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh released the theme of National Science Day 2023. National Science Day will be celebrated on 28th February under the theme Global Science for Global Well-being. Countdown begins for India International Science Festival. The mega event of science will be organized in Bhopal from January 21st to 24th, 2023. Budding scientists attracted attention at the 108th Indian Science Congress. Students from all over the country participated in the Children's Science Congress and displayed their creative projects. And CSIR-NEIST technological interventions are changing lives in the Northeast. Jacquard loom weaving techniques with modern pattern designs transformed women entrepreneurs in Jacquard district. And now the news in detail. Recently, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh unveiled the theme of the upcoming National Science Day 2023. The National Science Day, celebrated on 28th of February to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect by the great Indian scientist Sir C.V. Raman, has been given the theme Global Science for Global Well-being. A Science Monitor report on the theme unveiling event.
It would not be wrong to call Sir Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman, who made significant contributions to the development of Indian science, a global Indian scientist. The discoveries made by this great scientist have guided the entire world. One of these discoveries is related to the Raman effect. Nobel laureate Sir C.V. Raman demonstrated this discovery of his on February 28, 1928. To commemorate his achievement, National Science Day is celebrated every year on February 28 by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Recently, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh, unveiled the theme for the upcoming National Science Day 2023. This year's National Science Day has been given the theme Global Science for Global Well-being. On this occasion, Professor A.K. Sood, Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, and Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, along with other dignitaries from science-related departments, were also present. Speaking on the occasion, the Union Minister said the theme perfectly matches the occasion of India taking over the presidency of the G20 and reflects the country's emerging global role and acceptance.
India has already assumed a global visibility and a global role and a global relevance for the rest of the countries of the world. And therefore, we thought an appropriate theme for India and for the Science Day to be observed by India in the year 2023 would be Global Science for Global Well-being. India today is a part of a global world. The challenges are global, the priorities are global, the concerns are global, the benchmarks are global, and the redressal and the addressal of all these issues is also going to be global collaboration.
Challenges like the COVID pandemic have once again proven that such global challenges can be faced only with global cooperation. Today, it is important that every country works towards its goals, keeping in view the global situation. India, which is rich in knowledge and talent, is taking the lead in this approach. Our country is involved as a major partner in global scientific projects. National Science Day activities will be organized with the aim of strengthening our position globally.
It's so nice to see that this Raman effect, which was really a curiosity-driven science at that time, because Sir Raman was intrigued by this thought that there should be a counterpart of Compton effect, if those who are in science would know, that is the scattering of electrons. So he said there should be a parallel to the scattering of light, like scattering of electrons. And right from 1922, he was pursuing this. So it's not like a 1 day or 2 day discovery that it was made. It was 6 years of very hard work.
On National Science Day, various activities are organized by DST in scientific institutions, laboratories, and educational institutions across the country. This helps spread scientific awareness and inspire students, youth, researchers, and innovators.
Ministry of Science and Technology always announces theme for the event well in advance, about 6 to 8 weeks in advance, so that all the schools, colleges, institutes could mobilize and start celebrating this theme, and all the events will culminate on February 28th with a mega lecture in Delhi. Generally, we do this event at Vigyan Bhavan.
While the research and development work being done by the country's leading scientific institutions is continuously taking us towards ease of living, people have also started recognizing the importance of the social sciences. Programs like National Science Day take this awareness about science a few steps further.
The countdown of India International Science Festival 2022 has begun. This 8th edition of IISF will be organized at Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, Bhopal. The achievements of Indian science will be displayed by the science ministries and departments of the Government of India during this festival, to be held from 21st to 24th of January 2023. A Science Monitor report on the follow-up of the program.
The 8th India International Science Festival is being organized this time from the 21st to 24th of January in Bhopal, the capital of Madhya Pradesh. The 4-day festival, titled Marching Towards Amrit Kal Through Science, Technology and Innovation, to be held at Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, Bhopal, will also strengthen India's G20 presidency. The responsibility to organize this celebration of the Indian scientific community has been given to the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. The event, started by Vigyan Bharati, will see DBT working with various ministries and departments, including the Department of Science and Technology, Ministry of Earth Sciences, and the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Various educational institutions from across the country and the government of Madhya Pradesh are also involved in making this event a success. This year, IISF 2022 will organize 15 sessions, of which the Department of Space and Department of Atomic Energy would perhaps be the biggest attractions. More than 1 lakh people, including around 8,000 participants, are expected to attend the 4-day event in Bhopal. In this event, 15 programs and activities related to science will be held. These include Artisans Technology Village, Vocal for Local, a grassroots initiative by the Government of India for local art and artisans. This activity will provide an international platform for these artisans and their handicraft, and also give a boost to an art that is on the verge of extinction. Apart from this, Face to Face with New Frontiers in Science, International Science Film Festival, Mega Science and Technology Exhibition, National Social Organizations and Institution Meet, New Age Technology Show will be the other highlight of IISF 2022. The Guinness Book of World Records, an integral part of IISF, brings global recognition to Indian talent. Every year, Global records are set by school students who conduct various science experiments collectively. This year, the world records set over the last 7 years will also be on display. Another attraction at IISF this year will be the Science Through Games and Toys, where youth get an opportunity to understand science as part of play in an interesting way. It also provides a platform for traditional toys and craft. Besides this, Startup Conclave, State Science and Technology Council Conclave, Students' Innovation Festival, and traditional activities like Students' Science Village 2022 will be part of IISF 2022. Science Literature Festival Vigyanika is an important component of IISF which brings together science and literature. The recitation of science poems at event aims to create interest in science. A Young Scientists Conference will also be organized this year, where young scientists will get a chance to share their thoughts and experiences. The objective of IISF is to provide a platform for scientists, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, teachers, students, and the general public to exchange ideas and to place Vedic science and ancient Indian knowledge on a global platform. This helps disseminate India's scientific achievements and innovation.
Selected budding innovators from across the country participated and displayed their projects in the recently held Children's Science Congress during the 108th Indian Science Congress. On this occasion, school students presented their innovative ideas based on contemporary challenges, many of which can be developed as future solutions by providing better guidance and facilities. A Science Monitor report.
The Children's Science Congress was organized from 3rd to 7th of January 2023 during the 108th Indian Science Congress at Nagpur. It is organized to give students from around the country a platform to unleash their creativity by presenting innovative ideas. Student-made projects are displayed in this event, which aim to solve our everyday problems using science and technology. Many of these projects can be further developed with the help of scientific and technical assistance to provide real-life solutions. One of the many projects showcased was a smart water curing for building construction, which minimizes the use of water which is used to treat concrete walls during construction.
We understand that the primary objective of the Children's Science Congress is to make a forum available to children both from formal and informal school system to exhibit their creativity and more particularly their ability to solve a societal problems using science. It is not only has changed the way we look at science, but also has ignited the minds of several Indian children because it directly involves with these budding citizens of our vast country.
Among the selected projects, a small helmet with sensors made by a school student attracted attention of many. Keeping in mind the number of road accidents, the student designed a special helmet for bike riders which can help in avoiding accidents.
This Children's Science Congress activity has been happening at the district level, at the state level. From that state level, they have been selected by a selection committee, and that committee is selecting those students or children, and they're coming here. And we are promoting them to do this activity. And also now we are aiming at helping them how to they do further research in that direction. As the Honorable Prime Minister told that we will help them from lab to land, how the children can be helped to bring their things in land. And our BST through their NGO, non-governmental organizations and different schools and different S&T councils is trying to give financial support to help the children to develop their own small projects.
The National Children's Science Congress aims to awaken the interest of young students in science and technology for uncovering their potentials. Throughout the year, competitions at school level, district level, and state level are organized, from which many students are given the opportunity to present their projects on a national level.
The Northeast Institute of Science and Technology of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research is uplifting the society through its scientific interventions. Jacquard loom weaving design patterns developed by this institute has given a new dimension to the traditional handloom weaving of Assam. This has led to the development of handloom clusters and has transformed the lives of women entrepreneurs here. A Science Monitor report on this scientific intervention.
Jacquard district of Assam is known for its natural beauty and culture, as well as the traditional clothes worn by its people. White cloth that has colorful thread woven into it is part of the daily routine of the entire northeastern region. Many villages in Jacquard have traditionally been involved in weaving clothes like the gamcha. This art form, which has so been brought to life exclusively by women using traditional handlooms, has now been given a new impetus by CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, Jacquard. Weavers here are now converting their traditional skills into livelihood opportunities by using science. The institute is promoting this regional art form in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India.
CSIR, when it started in 1942, it has a broad vision that we cannot ignore science, knowledge, and its ability to drive the society to a higher level. The great visionaries like Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar, Ramaswamy Mudalayar and other people, when they have started, they were there to create a platform where there is no scientific activity, and they are looking at scientific and industrial research. And in that process, some of the laboratories which were already established was taken by CSIR, and many laboratories have been established soon after the independence. While many of these laboratories are very specific, like National Chemical Laboratory, NML, NPL, NCL, these are all the laboratories which are looking at a particular field of research. While people have realized that we need to also look at the local population and see what is that we can do. So there is a series of regional research laboratories which have started, like RRL Hyderabad, RRL Bhubaneswar, and RRL Trivandrum, RRL Jammu. They are distributed into different places, and so is RRL Jorhat, which was established with pioneering efforts by some of the leaders in 1961.
Understanding the problems related to handloom weaving, scientists from CSIR-NEIST trained the weavers of Jacquard district in Jacquard weaving. Local NGOs involved in the project. They have provided computer-designed punching cards to the weavers. The Jacquard loom uses computer-designed punching cards to weave fabrics that have intricate designs. The loom is controlled automatically to follow the design pattern in these punching cards. This also makes the process faster. With the help of these punching patterns, weavers can use modern designs along with their traditional ones.
When we have done some extensive survey there, and we came to know that their women has this capability of making these beautiful handloom products, mainly fabrics. But they are using their age-old technologies. With those technologies, it is not possible to bring them a good commercial type of front. It is not possible to give. Then we suggest to DST in the subsequent meetings that, sir, this is the place where we can intervene, and we put them a very good business model that how to do all these activities and bring this to the to a modern phase and increasing the productivity and giving them the idea that this can be commercialized. They never thought that this can be a commercialized thing, that can be a source of bread and butter. They never thought. And then then DST agreed, that council agreed. Then they give us the next phase of sanction, and they asked us that you should go for both soft intervention and hard intervention.
So far, a large number of women weavers in the area have been trained by the institute, and their traditional handlooms have been updated with the Jacquard loom system. Thanks to the efforts of NEIST, a common facility center has also been set up in the area, which manages to encourage the weavers and get them loans from banks under the NABARD scheme. Partner NGOs also go door to door to provide yarn and other raw materials to the weavers.
मैं ये काम, ये वीविंग का काम में आज से 15 साल से के आगे में करती रही हूँ. इसके लिए मैं स्नेहपत के अधीन में 3 months का एक ट्रेनिंग लिया था. उसके बाद में ट्रेनिंग के पहले मेरे 1 हाल थे और ट्रेनिंग के बाद में 4 हाल लेकर यहाँ में वीविंग का काम शुरू किया था.
This experiment of science, technology and community mobilization has worked to turn women weavers, especially handloom weavers, into entrepreneurs. With the increase in production, weavers of Jorhat are sending their products to markets across India and the world. This has not only created a new identity for the local art, but also improved the economic situation of weavers.
And now let's take a look at some of the latest developments in the country and in the world related to science and technology in our special segment, Science Express.
The National Commission for Indian Systems of Medicine and the Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences, functioning under the Ministry of Ayush Government of India, have established the scope for mainstreaming Ayurveda research in teaching, or SMART, to promote scientific research in priority health areas through Ayurveda colleges and hospitals. Ayurveda is one of the ancient systems of medicine that has immense potential to cure diseases. But it has been observed that the research potential of the vast community associated with Ayurveda has not been harnessed appropriately. The SMART program will have a great impact on research in the field of Ayurveda and can rejuvenate the ancient Indian system. Presently, this program identifies innovative research ideas that support and conducts research in areas such as osteoarthritis, iron deficient anemia, chronic bronchitis, arthritis, obesity, diabetes, general anxiety disorder, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Researchers at the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, have developed a statistical method that enables the estimation of rock formations below the Earth's surface, as well as the detection of petroleum and hydrocarbon reserves. The method has been found to be effective in providing important information on the distribution of hydrocarbon zones in the Tipam Formation located in the Upper Assam Basin. This method has enabled the researchers to obtain accurate information regarding the distribution of rocks and hydrocarbon saturation zones in areas up to 2.3 kilometers depth. Characterization of underground rock formations is a challenging task. Seismic survey methods and log data are used to understand the structure below the Earth's surface. The new method developed by Indian researchers will now make it easier to estimate petroleum reserves.
That is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we'll take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.